Hey, it's Tammy Hall here, your real estate resource. Well, I don't know about you, but I have been hearing a ton of questions out in the market. And the biggest one, you guessed it, should I buy now or should I wait till next year? I'm also hearing other questions like, are we headed for a recession? And still others are asking, are we already in a recession? And then you just got a whole bunch of people that are thinking, is this housing market going to crash? They're thinking, well, if it does crash, I'm just going to hold off and I'll wait for prices to go down. Well, wanted to give you a heads up. If you're not paying cash, waiting could actually cost you more money. Let's go ahead and break it down. I'll quickly run those numbers for you, okay? Okay, everybody, we are now over on mortgagecalculator.org. It's a free loan comparison tool. You can use anything you want. I just happen to like this one because it allows me to go ahead and compare up to 3 loans side by side. So we're using this one today. And that was mortgagecalculator.org, just in case you didn't hear that. Okay, we're going to start with a home sale price. Let's just go ahead and start with 500,000. Alrighty, we need to go ahead and find out what today's interest rate is. So let's head over to the rate board. I actually like this rate board. This is not my preferred lender, but I do like the rate board. So we're looking for a 30-year fixed rate. The interest rate is 6.28. Now, yesterday, the rate was 5.98, so we did see a slight increase. Let's go ahead and put our today's rate in. Okay, guys, we have a 30-year because it's a 30-year fixed mortgage. And then check out your monthly payment. Now, keep in mind, guys, we're just doing this just, for easy, comparing, easy demo. I'm not going to include any down payment, taxes, insurance, because again, it's just strictly for comparing. But take a look at the cost of money. This is how much you're going to be paying total interest for that $500,000 house. You're going to be paying more for the money that you're borrowing than you are for the house. I know. Don't look too long at that because it is what it is, right? Okay, so guys, now you tell me, Tammy, I think that the price of the house is going to go down even more. I think the price of the house is going to go down 50,000. Okay, let's say that it did go down by 10%, so that's 50,000. So now the price of the house is 450,000. Well, we all know that as prices go down, what happens to the interest rate? The interest rate unfortunately goes up. So let's say we'll go ahead and we'll use 7.5%. I mean, nobody has a crystal ball. So we'll just use 7.5%. Let's take a look what happens. Okay, now we have a 30-year fixed year because that's our loan product. Now take a look at your monthly payment. Your monthly payment now is over $3,100. Now you're probably hoping that, okay, I paid $50,000 less for the house. So I'm paying $58 more a month. That was probably disheartening for you. That's why I wanted to show you this. And then your total interest paid on it, you're actually going to be paying $71,000 more, even though the house was decreased by $50,000. But then you tell me, okay, I think that the price is going to go even further. I think it's going to go down by another $50,000, so a total of $100,000. Okay, let's say it did go down by 20%. So that $500,000 house is now $400,000, right? Okay. Now, guys, for prices to drop another $50,000, interest rates are still going to be going up. Now, I want you to keep in mind the Feds actually told us that they're going to keep raising interest rates until they get inflation down to their goal is 2%. Okay, inflation right now, August actually just came out. It's at 8.3%, and July was at 8.5%. Now, the good news is that we're trending in the right direction. So inflation, it was down, but didn't gain a whole lot of ground. They were kind of hoping it was going to be less, but it is what it is, right? Okay. Now, keep in mind, guys, that the Feds, they only meet every 60 days. So how long do you think it's going to take before they get inflation down to 2%? And you got to think, how long are you willing to wait? So let's go back to our comparison now. So that $400,000 home, I wish it was at 2.8%, right? So let's go ahead and put 9%. So now take a look at this. Look at what did your payment do? Even though you saved $100,000 on that house, you're actually going to be paying $130 more a month than you would have had you went ahead and bought it $500,000. Okay, now look at your total interest paid. You're now paying $147,000 more for that. It's crazy, right? Now, I bet you're telling me, Tammy, you're probably thinking, I'm not going to stay there for 30 years. I hear you. And most people don't. But I just wanted to make sure that you kept in mind that mortgage interest is actually front end loaded. So that means that more of your payment is going to be going towards paying off the interest than goes towards your, that's going to be going towards your payment. So I just wanted to go through and kind of show you what it looks like on a mortgage calculator to make sure you're aware.
With all this talk about rising interest rates, I think it's really a good idea for us to go ahead and take a look at the 30-year mortgage rates. Basically from 1971 to 2022, we've actually been enjoying historically low interest rates for over 2 decades now. If you take a look, we've actually been really, really blessed. We've been underneath the national average of for 7%. Now take a look at 1971 to 2001. Rates did not stay under the 7% for over 30 years. So it might be a good idea to go ahead and lock now. And then if interest rates go down, then go ahead and refinance. But just wanted to go ahead and make sure you're aware.
Well, thank you for watching my video. I hope you found it helpful. I know how important it is to make informed decisions for you and your family. And unfortunately, lower prices doesn't always equal the better deal. Terms, they do matter. So give me a call, email me. Everything's on the screen there. And I'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.